Commander Zyxtel clicked his mandibles in disbelief as he stared at the holographic display floating above the bridge of the observation vessel Quantum Whisper. The data streaming from the crashed human ship on the planet below defied every logical assumption his species had made about biological survival parameters. Run the calculations again, he ordered his navigation officer, Creon. Sir, I've run them 17 times. The results remain constant, Creon replied, her tentacles twitching with nervous energy. The humans have been planet-side for 47 standard cycles using only what they call an emergency kit. Zyxtel examined the inventory list that had been decoded from the humans' distress beacon. The contents were laughably inadequate by Galactic Federation standards: water purification tablets, compressed nutrition bars, a basic medical kit, fire-starting tools, a multi-tool, emergency blankets, and rope. The entire kit could fit in a container smaller than a Zephyrian's sleeping pod. This has to be some elaborate jest, muttered Science Officer Thrimdok from his station. No sentient species could survive on a Class M planet with such primitive equipment. Where are their atmospheric processors? Their quantum food synthesizers? Their nanomedical repair systems? The bridge crew had been monitoring the humans for weeks, expecting them to perish within the first few cycles. Instead, the survivors had done something unprecedented. They had thrived. Through long-range sensors, they watched in fascination as the humans constructed shelters using fallen branches and their emergency blankets. They observed the creatures creating fire with nothing but friction and dried materials. Most shocking of all, they witnessed the humans consuming native vegetation after conducting rudimentary toxicity tests using their own biological systems as indicators. Show me the thermal imaging from last night, Zyxtel commanded. The hologram shifted to display heat signatures from the previous evening. The humans had maintained optimal body temperature throughout the night using only their primitive shelters and controlled combustion. Meanwhile, the aliens' own environmental suits required constant energy from their ship's fusion reactor to maintain similar conditions. Sir, Creon's voice trembled, they're not just surviving. They're adapting. Yesterday, one of them fashioned a hunting tool from a stick and the metal components of their multi-tool. They caught and consumed a native protein source. Zyxtel's primary eyes widened. The Galactic Federation had classified the planet as requiring Level 7 survival equipment equivalent to a small city's worth of technology. These humans were operating at what the Federation would consider Level 1 basic tool usage. Perhaps, Thrimdok suggested hesitantly, we've underestimated their species' survival capabilities. The truth was becoming undeniable. Every other species in the Federation relied heavily on technology for survival. The Zephyrians needed climate-controlled environments. The crystalline collective required specific mineral compositions in their atmosphere. The void swimmers couldn't function without their quantum phase suits. But these humans possessed something the Federation had forgotten existed: biological adaptability coupled with resourcefulness. As they watched, one of the human survivors used plant fibers to create cordage, weaving it into a net for catching the planet's abundant aquatic life. Another had discovered that certain clay deposits could be shaped and hardened in their fires to create water containers. Commander, Creon reported, they've established a sustainable ecosystem. They're not just surviving, they're building a foundation for long-term habitation. Zyxtel stared at the display for several long moments. The implications were staggering. If humans could survive and thrive with such minimal resources, what did that say about their potential as a species? What did it say about the Federation's over-reliance on technology? Open a communication channel, he finally ordered. Sir? Creon questioned. I believe, Zyxtel said slowly, that we have much to learn from these humans. Their primitive emergency kit isn't a limitation, it's a testament to their species' remarkable adaptability. We're not observing a survival situation, we're witnessing a masterclass in resourcefulness. The bridge fell silent as the crew contemplated this revelation. Perhaps the joke wasn't on the humans after all.